as I started decompressing from my last video, I began thinking about the mantis beings again. And it's worse than scalar waves. Some creep actually wants to have you executed for talking to mantis, or interacting telepathically. I spent a lot of time doing that over the last few years. Frankly, my mantis contactee from Oregon, other beings have also contacted me that are real to me. I'm going to be sorry if this is controversial in the Swiss government. All right, well, I have to face it that no Swiss person ever made me feel like a slave to them. And so people are jumping up and down chanting, Kill America tonight. It might be because we keep slaves. I felt like a slave for several years. And once somebody is like, not quite, I'm thinking of a scene from the Simpsons where there's one episode where Homer Simpson is spinning around in on the floor and going insane. And there were, it's based on some places here in Oregon. There's something in Oregon that's based on the Simpsons, but I don't want to go on about fictions right now because once someone is like Dark Drops and Dabber Doops insane, they might not be pretending. That's where this is going, unfortunately. It's a reference to a former professor's work who I don't want to involve right now. So I spent a lot of time relating to Mantis telepaths on my own. And I remember I was trying to film a video. I don't consent to further contact with you, Krill Cruise. Is O.H. Curl not a joke? I'm pretty sure that original hostage Curl's not a joke. No, Krill. Whatever's going on here is you're uncool. Is Krill not Curl, though? That's where I am with my pronunciation and the spelling. Krill, you're super uncool. If I have to publicly indict one alien, it's called Krill, and I'm wondering, is that similar to original hostage Curl? There's information about that leaked on the internet, and I'm going, I'm not briefed. What's misinformation? That's what people analyzing public intelligence have to go through. And so psychic creeps are real to people. I was just having intrusive thoughts about a psychic creep I was once acquainted with, and I'm going, nope. I'm actually trying to shut my crown chakra to psychic creeps right now. It's real to me. My crown chakra is real to me. And I'm really feeling like, no, psychic creeps, go away. Go away, psychic creeps. And so mantis beings were how I started this. And then sort of diverging to an experience I had. And why there's this hole in the wall, because psychic driving research is real. Basically, someone at DARPA needs to go to jail if the biotechnology's office is doing what I was told it's doing. Someone at DARPA needs to go to jail and rot in jail for what's going on with psychic drivings and biotechnology. I was like, and last night I was having like, hang on, the lead at the biotechnology's office? Here we go with what I'm allowed to say in a video. Or these just disappear sometimes. All down the memory hole. I'm not actively participating in the raising of the vibration of Mount Shasta events right now because of what's going on with something personal in my life, and frankly wanting to settle on a middling vibration. People who have high vibration experiences that are real. They're real to them and they're not fiction. When the other day I learned that Elizabeth Clark's life is depicted as fiction, I'm going, well, one of these photographs she took is real. One of these photographs she took is authentic to me. I'm going, show me the steel plates. I can't go back in time right now and find the steel plates that were in her garage. And apologies to some amazing people from Switzerland. I'm having one vehicle she claimed to have interacted with, or seemed to have claimed to interact with, looks something a lot like was active in Switzerland. Over there in South Africa at the same time as around the same time Billy Meyer's career was getting started. I just want to say good evening, Switzerland. Sorry about Nick Sprechen Sie Schweiz. That's the extent of it. So the gods are real and people aren't pretending. That's real people who aren't pretending. That's about where I am with the former professor, believe it or not. But with mantis beings, why are military control freaks so controlling? I'm sorry. I'm speaking in front of a telepathic being called Mantis is my concern right now, and I know one of them doesn't want to crowd my space, but they care what I'm doing in here. They understand sometimes I get kind of cagey when my space is being crowded. And I can feel them. One of them I'm having, I can feel the tactile sensations of it's getting warmer in the room. I'm sorry what's going on with old Star Trek. I don't want to go there right now. Ugh. So people publicly disclosed or claimed that there were mantis beings were active in the air of Sedona, California. I almost want to tell a joke there where Sedona, California, because I remember with mantis technology, once one of them told me, I can be to Mars and back in just like a of an eye. They seem able to move very fast to me. And so I don't understand the controversies about mantis yet, and I want to understand if there are controversies about mantis between people. And I'm going to start about horrendous propaganda movies right now. So my key is real to me. Most people mispronounce this chi, but it's real to me, and I like to work with this energy every day. Sometimes when I'm feeling tense or uptight, like I'm feeling right now, I like to work with this energy. I feel like it adds up in my floorboards over the day. I have there's wooden floors in here. And when my fellow Americans see how people want to use college students like slaves, they're going to be annoyed. I mean, you can't force people into government internships if they don't want to be in the government. And so if God manifests differently for different people, that has to be able to be discussed. Because people who believe in a personal God presence, it doesn't manifest the same way for all of them. And so then dogma becomes an issue for me. For myself as a spirit worker, dogma becomes a real issue for me. Because if he's manifesting different ways, how can you enforce dogma on me? If he's manifesting this way for this person and that way for that person, how can... Oh, I think it was clear there. So what is the DARPA Biotechnologies Office and how does it even work? Because my understanding was anything that had the likeness of Curl, spelled Krll, is able to be controlled by their family. For some reason, I thought that was their preferred gender pronoun. My understanding is an extraterrestrial who died on Earth, and someone is trying to use their likeness somewhere. They're allowed to interface. Their family's allowed to interface with their likeness. That was my understanding. So Mr. Shrub is real to people, and they aren't pretending that's about where I am. And I know it's not my most inspiring speech. I don't know if I need to practice my routine, like, hey, It's been a strange day. And I'm just glad to be alive with how insane our military is. It can't be easy working in our country's military with how insane it is. Unfortunately, I'm not in a funny mood right now, and somebody wants to give me like a cue card, like, Brian, a joke. It's time for a joke to lighten the mood. What if I'm like a really serious writer, facing really serious things, feeling really intense? I'd almost do a cute animal video after this. It's like, here's a cute animal video. It's not that I never joke and can't be funny anymore. It's just that I'm always uptight because is that how insane the biotechnology's office is? Hang on. And somebody wants me to portray something that seems real to me. It's not. It seems to be a human agent. And with regards to Western traditions and Western ways, I know that can be scary to people from the East. And so how do you find balance and fairness in so many lives if you here we go with fairness for whom? You know, if the things aren't being judged on karma. So I'm almost want to wrap this up for now, but I'm just collecting my thoughts. Maybe we should just wrap this up for now and do part 3. And part 3 later. This could turn into three separate topics, 3 separate videos. I can't tell everyone the biotechnology's office is great. Never worked there. Who knew what and when did they know it?